It's official, folks. Marian Hossa is just one win away from another chance to lose in the Stanley Cup final. That'd just be tragic. And a little bit funny. Okay, it'd be pretty funny. But with the Sharks firing everything they got at the Blackhawks, 40+ shots a game, Nabokov standing tall minus the stinker in game 2. He stopped 91 of 100 shots. Patrick Marleau out there raising his free agent stock. For the last few years, we've talked about the Sharks choking. Well, this year, that's not the case. This is just straight up the best they got. Give Chicago credit. Dustin Byfuglien's been doing a vintage Thomas Holmstrom impression all playoff long. You should see him do Christopher Walken. Antti Niemi's been great, opportunistic scoring, and now they got a 3-0 series lead. Somewhere the Sharks video intern is scrambling to find footage of when the Flyers came back against the Bruins.
Dude, I think I ate your tapes.
If the Sharks get eliminated, I won't be able to use this guy in videos anymore. But speaking of the Habs and Flyers, the Canadiens have made a series of it, cutting Philadelphia's lead to 1. And with Montreal winning Game 3 5-1, that means no team in this series has won by less than 3. But with Montreal bringing it closer, and the Hartnell-Hammerlick fight injecting a little nastiness into the series, this series is going to be fun to watch. At least we better hope so, because if the Sharks get eliminated, that's all we got. If the Habs are going to stay competitive, they need to match Philly's physical element. And to do that, I think they need to sign George. Not Laraque, though. Talking about GSP, son! Did you guys see TSN's segment where they had George Laraque take on George St. Pierre in a grappling match? Pretty awesome. Because Laraque has like 100 pounds on George St. Pierre. But GSP is also an MMA fighter. And not surprisingly, GSP took Laraque down again and again. See, that's the kind of stuff I want to see Laraque doing. Not those weird tech-savvy commercials. Tech-savvy? You guys saw that commercial, right? Remember the commercial the Penguins did for that car dealership? Almost as bad. I'm still undecided. Question of the video for you guys. There have been tons of important names in these playoffs. Some you knew before, some are pretty new. But if you had to pick a Conn Smythe winner for each of the 4 teams that are left, who would it be? For the Hawks, it's hard to say. They're such a complete team. Byfuglien's been very effective, but I don't know if you give it to him. For Montreal, the knee-jerk reaction is to go with Laraque. And that's a solid pick, probably the best one. But where, oh where are these Habs without Mike Camilleri? For the Flyers, it's really hard. Leighton missed over half of this playoff run. Gagne's been racking him up, but he's been out too. Pronger's been great, but he's made some pretty ugly gaffes. And Richards is out there giving her. Danny Briere too, holy smokes. And then the Sharks, on the verge of elimination, but still. Joe Pavelski's their point leader, but he has this 1 point that's 1 assist in his last 5 games. Dan Boyle? It's not an easy question, and I want to hear your answer. That's it for this video. Add me on Twitter, Facebook, and LeafSpace, and check out the Steve Dangle Show live on FusionRadio.ca each and every Thursday at 8:10 p.m. Eastern. The podcast is available on the Facebook page. Like it! I like saying that stopped being cool a long time ago. Maybe it never was. See you next time.